What's up, guys? Welcome to STEEZYCAST. I'm here with
Steezy Nick,
Steezy Dylan,
Steezy Mike,
and myself, Steezy and Meek. So, what we got started today?
we're on episode 3, so we're gonna be talking about reaching out to different audiences and being creative. So, to start it off, the most creative and the most outgoing man here is Meek. So, you got anything to go?
any tips,
Just
advice?
to start off.
Just to start off.
All right. So, just to start off with the whole social media aspect, first, I would say in order to have a successfully growing page, you have to have a reason for doing it. So whether that be to resell, to get your fits out there, to give fashion tips to people, thrifting tips to people, I would say my number one thing is just to have a reason for doing it, because if you don't, you're going to find yourself posting and just not liking it anymore. And you're just going to, end up, being inconsistent, and that's not how you want to build a profile.
Yeah,
so that's the number one tip.
So basically you got to be consistent with your profile, engage with your followers, and make your followers engage with your profile, basically. So
Yeah.
And you want to reach a certain audience, pretty much. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to follow certain people, be in a certain group.
You want to bring something to the table, so after somebody's done watching your video, they're not like, oh, I just wasted my time.
Or looking at your posts.
Yeah,
Looking at your posts.
Because certain times, if I see a good fit, I'll keep scrolling. But that's sometimes, but you, after the first picture or so, you already know, this pictures really go hard, or this reel is really good. So, yeah.
The number one thing I say is focus on one aspect of what you're going to do on Instagram. Try not to go all over the place, because if you go all over the place, then your audience is kind of going to be like, I don't know if I should be following this person. So, say you're a vacation person. You like to take beautiful pictures of the scenes of in Australia or something like that, or Cuba, then that's something that you should mostly focus on, because now your audience is going to also be focused on that, and they're going to enjoy that. They're going to look forward to every time you post a new picture. So me personally, all of us, honestly, we're all into fashion and stuff. So most of our pages, we're posting cool pictures and stuff. We're posting really nice fits and stuff. And that's what we focus on. So that's what our audience is. That's what we're bringing to the table, like Yamik was saying. We're bringing to the table nice fits and nice kicks, pretty much. So that's something that's definitely something that should be a priority.
Anything to share, Chris?
Yeah, so they were saying, focusing on one thing is really key, because, I feel like if you go all over the place, you're not the best at everything that people do. I feel like first, you need to find out what you're the best at doing, what is accessible to you for you to do.
Yeah.
Like us, we can go do fits and stuff like that. It's easy.
Yeah.
But for basketball videos and stuff like that, we're not all the best. I'm not the best basketball player out here, so I couldn't really give you guys a video on how to this or stuff like that. But fits, we all really have a good skill set for creating them, the shoes to go with it.
Stick to what you're good at. Stick to what you're good at.
Stick to what you know.
Yeah.
Every now and then you could always step out your comfort zone, pretty much. Yeah. So like I said, you join groups that relates to the community, depending if you're doing vacation, food spots, or fashion, you stick to that community. You try to appeal to that audience. It's really important because you want to stay consistent, and once you're consistent, you get more views, and then once they share and then you repost, you gain access from their followers. So
getting a bigger audience.
Yeah, you're getting a bigger audience, and your follow count is going to get higher. And then depending on the social media, whether it's Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, your platform is going to grow. And not only that, you can also make money depending if you qualify. So those are all good aspects just to keep in mind if people use social media for the positive aspects of it. Just not,
Consistency is key, that's for sure. I remember back on Instagram, I used to post once every 2 months, and I would lose followers. I just wouldn't get the same amount of likes or comments I usually get. But when you consistently post and people are consistently seeing you on their feed, then they're gonna get used to seeing you, which obviously leads to more likes and comments, and leads to more engagement, which could lead to bigger audiences that you get from other followers and stuff. So it's just consistency is key.
Yeah. But to harp on that, sometimes too much is not good at the same time.
Facts.
I found myself doing that at one point where I would try to get a fit out every day.
Yeah, that's.
I was really trying to be super consistent on it and
Facts.
get a fit out every day, but I noticed that it's quality over quantity for sure.
Yeah.
Quality is like what's gonna like a post or a reel that's gonna stick rather than 5 posts that are all right. You know what I mean? Definitely not. Don't try to oversaturate your page with just
Exactly.
because I found myself just wearing NASCAR too much or vape too much.
Yeah, that too.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, just trying to be too consistent.
Yeah.
And I found myself, you know, sticking to the same theme. And now as I move forward with it, I kind of just been posting one time a week, maybe just whenever I have the time. But I make sure that it's quality content when it comes out.
Yeah, that's true. Also, even if you take a small break, let's say for a month, what I usually do, you notice that the followers, it seems, I wouldn't say the followers and the people, the followers, I wouldn't say that they're waiting for you to post, but when you post, you get you get a lot of feedback. Like I'm talking about comments, I'm talking about likes, reposts, and then people are shouting you out in the DMs and stuff like that. It's like, hey, yo, your fit is really crazy and stuff like that, and asking you like where you get your stuff from. So these are all important aspects of, you know, using social media positive and making great use of it to show off your creativity.
I think harping on what Nick just said. Yeah, I think the thought process is like when these people are seeing you post, if they're seeing you post like when I meant by being consistent, I didn't mean posting like every day, like what Yamik was saying that he used to do. But when they see pretty much that shows you're not a social media junkie. Pretty much, it doesn't mean you need social media to be validated. You have a life outside of social media.
That's true.
When people notice that, they're most likely going to be more drawn to you because that shows that you have other things going on in your life. This isn't all that's about. This isn't everything that I'm focused on. Pretty much. So what Nick was saying is definitely true. Yeah.
Yeah, like you could even do different stuff and have different ideas. I know for me, example, I used to do for me when I had small followers, I used to, you know, rate this fit or which fit is better, this fit or that fit, and it will be my personal fits, and people engage and stuff like that. And then now, if I'm also into shoes too, so I'll be like, okay, what shoe or sneaker of the week or sneaker of the day or whatever. Or my
sneakers of the week is
the rotation maybe, or my sneaker rotation for the week. So so all those things, you could be creative and make your followers engage and be like, okay, I'm waiting for a little bit more content. Let's see what
Funny
you got.
thing, let me know, guys. Do you guys remember back then when they used to do the "to be honest" /rates on Instagram? Back then,
Man.
If you remember that, then you're a legend.
I feel like we gotta
sure.
go back to doing those things. Oh my goodness.
Facts.
Those are crazy.
Those are crazy.
Imagine if that was trending right now.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I just wish we hopped on it back then, you know.
Yeah,
I mean, we were, but it wasn't for
we
fashion
were on it, but we
sense.
weren't like on it, like, you know, pretty
exactly.
much.
Yeah. So it's kind of crazy. So to get into the reposting and aspect of it, so when you get posted, like, you know, someone share your content to other people or their story, it's really important, like I said before, to repost it.
Yeah.
Because not only that, it helps you, and it helps you gain a larger audience, and it helps you gain their followers. So, for example, if someone has 12K followers that are following them that are really active, imagine them seeing that. That means you're gonna get more likes, more shares, and stuff like that. It's a never-ending thing. So I know you have experience in that. So
the whole reposting aspect of things, it's good. And it can be bad.
Yes.
There's a lot of pages that want you to pay to be reposted.
Exactly.
There's a lot of pages that pay for their followers as well. So when they repost you, you're gonna expect a big turnout.
But you don't.
But they bought all their followers, so it's not really any engagement.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, a page to generate money with.
Yeah.
I'd say the best thing to do for reposting is just like who you know locally. You know, I got a couple of like high up there friends, Almighty Shay, Cat, you know, Willie, just to shout out a few. But people like that who you know personally, I say are always better than the people like that you meet, those fit pages and stuff like that.
Yeah, facts.
You got to think if you meet them locally and they're doing the same thing as you, they have the same audience as you as well, and people that are around you that you don't even know are around you until, you know, they like
that's true.
Yeah.
your page off somebody else's page. So that's what I have like good, and then bad is, like I said, just be wary of the page that you have to pay for, the fake followers, or just because they look official doesn't mean they are official. So
Facts. Yeah.
Like you said, also, you mentioned, reposting, like, people locally. So I have mostly experienced, not people that repost me locally besides you guys, as people that repost me that are not from the state at all, that they repost me. And it's kind of crazy because, you think just because you're from an area, you know a lot of people, they're going to repost you. It may not be the case because you might not be their target audience. The way we dress is not it's not it's not normal, or sometimes it's not normal, or it's not as trendy as you think in other places. We live in South Florida, which is hot, so most people wear less clothing, shorts, jeans, or whatever, the Miami lifestyle pretty much. So but if you have other people from up north or the other southern parts of the country and western, I mean, their style ranges. So I say that their style, it helps you reach a range of different audiences across the U.S., not just locally. So
harping on what Nick said, like we have a lot of friends that follow us from like high school and stuff, and honestly they don't really repost our stuff like as much as we like would want, or like as much as, well, we don't really care honestly, but it's just like they don't repost our stuff as much as we would think. As but expected. Exactly, people from other places, they repost our stuff more than people that we know personally. They repost our stuff more than the people than the people we know personally. So that's another thing about like getting a bigger audience, pretty much, because sometimes it's not the people that are like are the ones that are gonna repost you. It's the ones that from like far away that are going to get you the most followers and likes and comments.
Yeah, don't limit yourself to who's, like, I know I said, like, locally it's good, but don't limit yourself to just local people.
Yeah. Outside the box.
Interact with people online, repost their stuff. Yeah. And once you repost their stuff, they'll repost yours. One hand wash the other. And that's how this industry works.
That too. And then you, what else? You just, be active on their page too. It's important to be active on their page. I know we've been in a few group chats, fashion group chats, and what do you do when you first get in? They start following you, start liking your picture. Now it's up to you to keep that. You got to be consistent.
Keep it consistent.
Yeah, because sometimes people will, like your stuff, and then they will just disappear, or they will follow you out of nowhere, like your post, and then just unfollow you, which I hate. I hate when people follow and then unfollow.
It's hard to determine unless you unfollow them back.
Especially when you, I'll determine, like, if they have a large follow count and a less following. Like, let's say they have 10,000 followers and they're only following 100 people and they follow me. I already know what's going to happen. I'm going to get unfollowed. There's no bother me of following you.
They do, true.
But, it's just reposting.
I guess I'll break down the posting aspect. Pretty much, like, I know we were talking about like the reposting and stuff. I'm just gonna get into like the posting. So the way I post my pictures, I do it differently from them. I know most people, when they post pictures, they like to do like a rap quote or like a quote from their favorite song or something.
Oh, as a caption.
Yeah, as a caption. I don't do that. I usually do like a one-worded caption because it's quick. Yeah, it's quick. It's quick and easy to the point. Honestly, I don't really like doing like that. Yeah, I got a bag on me or something like that. It's just like that's not hitting at all.
Road to riches or something like that.
Another thing is find a good scenery. Finding a good scenery and finding a good background and good lighting is like it's everything. Yeah, it changes everything for sure. So I definitely recommend that. And tagging the right like people, or like the right profiles, pretty much, or like
the right profiles,
the right Instagram pages that will actually shout you out or something like that, or like they'll like repost you. That's definitely a great way to get like more exposure on your post. You can also use hashtags as well. I don't like to use hashtags. It's just like I don't know.
Sometimes hashtags can mess up your account if you use it too much.
I more so just like to keep my pictures simple and my captions simple. So that's one thing I'm not saying you have to do it, but it's something I would suggest, if you want to get more exposure with your postings.
Yeah, and there's plenty of nice scenery in South Florida. I can't even lie.
Yeah.
And what we like to do is we like to match our fits with the scenery.
Yeah.
That really does help with the engagement.
The visual aesthetic that, everybody's going to like. Yeah. Everybody's going to, when they scroll out, oh, wow, this guy has, everything is good. The fit's good. The area is good. They're gonna like it.
Yep.
Yeah, not only that, like you said, the scenery. Since South Florida, one of the best sceneries is like Wynwood, Miami, downtown Miami, the Brickell
Wynwood.
area. I know you, Brickell. I mean, those are just some of the places, and then you could also find the low key spots.
Fort Lauderdale too. Fort Lauderdale is
Yes,
really
Los
nice.
Olas, yes,
Fort Lauderdale is really
yes,
nice.
and not only that, locally too. I mean, you could go to a AutoZone and just take a picture on the side door. Yeah, like we did. Yeah, we did that. I mean,
Yeah,
there's a lot of things. If
you just got to be creative.
yeah, that too. If you
It
have
is in the eye of the beholder. Like,
Exactly.
yeah,
really.
so like let's say for example, if you have a 2-story house and you have a nice sliding window staircase, you could take pictures there. I mean,
Yeah,
it's-
and utilize different camera angles as well.
yeah, that too. And
Yeah.
not only that, the latest iPhones or whatever. I mean,
They do crazy
Next
things.
level.
Yeah,
yeah. I
You,
mean,
you don't need a camera, bro.
And apps
Facts.
like CapCut, Lightroom, stuff.
yeah,
like
0.5s.
that.
You could do all that, and it's
Yeah.
make content, especially for TikToks, videos, and reels. I mean, you mostly have experience on reels, so like take us through like the development of those.
Well, I mean, my favorite app to use is probably CapCut and Lightroom for that type of content. And really, how I like to do it is just I don't really try to go out my way to make a reel. That's probably why I don't make so many. It's just because like I just like to record what's around me in the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like to record what's around me in the moment, and that's what I do. I try to keep it short because that's what's trending right now.
Yeah.
Me personally, I don't really mind the time, but just to go along with the trend, I like to keep it short.
Yeah.
And try to get to the point in your reels as well. 'Cause
Definitely.
you don't want to have like a 30-second long intro.
People are gonna lose interest.
Exactly.
Yeah,
The
too.
normal attention span is probably 15 seconds on Instagram.
Too.
Maybe even less. But just the process through that is just practice recording what you're living. Like, don't try to fake.
Yeah, like
Fake your
yeah,
lifestyle.
yeah.
That is a big. Yeah,
Definitely.
that's
Yeah.
you could emphasize that for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
don't try to fake your lifestyle.
Yeah, if
please.
you know you don't own a certain property,
Yeah.
don't try. Like, I mean, yeah. I mean, it looks good. It looks appealing to the audience, but don't make it. I mean, it's not bad to take pictures next. If you rented out a nice sports car, it's not bad to take a picture next to it. It's not bad at all.
Just don't act like it's yours.
Yeah, don't act like it's yours. Like,
If it's not your Lamborghini or if it's not your Corvette, please don't go posting it. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
don't do
just,
that.
Any of that.
I
Yeah.
got
I
an
would have
Yeah.
said don't
Bro.
go post it because I used to do that.
Yeah.
But that was
I never
different.
claimed it as mine.
Yeah, exactly.
Never, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I got an 04 Lexus and I love it, bro.
Yeah, I mean, even the old
I don't
aesthetic,
care,
like
bro.
you said, be creative. I mean, my car is a 97. I mean, if I had a better paint job, I mean, I'll be taking pictures right next to it too. So
yeah.
you just have to be creative with the surroundings that you have. It doesn't always have to be fancy. It doesn't have to always be glamorous.
Yeah.
Do what you do and be appealing to your audience. But
Yeah.
like what you said, I forgot what you said. Anyways,
Say.
I don't know. But whatever. The captions. Yes, correct.
Oh,
Correct.
yeah,
The
yeah.
captions. Yes. So you say you use one word.
I do one word.
Make
Yeah,
it too
yeah.
long.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not make
Oh
it
my
too
Yeah,
goodness,
yeah,
the one
yeah.
A
word.
Please
nice,
don't.
a nice short phrase.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like when you got like 5 to 6 words is fine, but a long caption.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna read it. I'm probably gonna read like
Yeah.
a few words and all right, I'm good. I'm not gonna.
Yeah. Now, where I get my captions from, I get them from rap songs, but I only get it from one verse or one line. So it has to match. Yeah, it has to match.
It just
what,
has to
like-
make sense.
Yeah, it has to make
That's what I'm
sense.
saying.
It has to
Yeah,
make sense, and it has
please.
to match of what I'm capturing, so I could gain more audience. So,
Yeah.
for example, if I'm wearing a football tee and like a football tee, my caption would be something like, I forgot. It was a Lil Wayne verse. Dang.
My thought process is while Nick is thinking like if you have if you're walking out, like if you take a picture with like a Publix bag, don't say I got the money on me. You don't have money inside there. It's just like let's be natural.
We're
Let's be
shopping for
let's be
pleasure.
authentic.
Yeah,
pretty
so the
much,
caption
you
that came to
know?
mind, Lil Wayne, 6 foot, 7 foot, ball till I turn off the ball till the feel like ball. Oh my goodness, it was something like that. People know whatever. I know
This
it,
is
but
an
it's-
example of what not to
Yeah,
do.
it's exactly example of what not to do. Yeah.
yes. So
If it's that hard to think about,
don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, make captions simple, appealing. don't make it come as like you're arrogant
Yeah.
or cocky.
Yeah.
I feel like
nothing's
there's-
wrong with a little bit of confidence, but
Cocky, yeah.
there's a
being
limit.
cocky.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
yeah,
a threshold.
yeah. So it's some. I've seen some comments. I'm just like, what? It sound kind of arrogant. I mean, let's be honest. I mean,
I'm gonna shout out you females real quick. I'm not trying to be that guy, but
you gotta
I
be
know
that
some of you
guy.
females be on Instagram and be like, I'm that word.
Not
Yeah.
Or something like
everybody
that.
can be his piece, guys. I don't know
Yeah.
how many times I've seen that caption.
Yeah, please.
his prettiest problem. Like what?
yeah.
What was it? What was the
Problem.
dressing one? Like, yeah, call me ranch because I be
call me
dressing or
ranch
something
'cause I
like.
be
Please don't like.
dressing.
Yeah, like come on.
Yeah,
Just like that gets you an
Don't
an
say, I don't work a
unfollow.
job. I am the job. I don't want to hear all that either.
yeah.
Yeah.
The his prettiest problem.
Those are
What does
just
that mean?
examples. We're not saying like we're not trying to tell you guys what to do because it's your lives, it's your actions and stuff. But it's just like we're telling us as experience of what what we've seen on Instagram and the likes and comments. Just not a good idea. Just not a good
it's
idea.
not.
Authentic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
be
yeah.
yourself. You don't have to.
Because
pretend.
everybody, there's a lot of people will say the same thing, but it'll be a different words and stuff like that. And at the same time, we're gonna catch on to it. I see it all the time. Like you'll have like 5-6 different people with the same exact thing on their caption. It might be worded differently, but the same thing.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
It's stale.
yeah. Especially I remember one. It was like I don't drink, but I know my Budweiser. I'm like, what? Oh no, the Tommy Hilfiger one. Oh my goodness, bro. It would be like,
He'll figure it out or something.
yeah,
like that.
he'll figure it out.
I'm
His
just
figure-
like, bro.
yeah, I'm like, what?
Call Tommy. He'll figure it out.
Yeah,
or something like that. I'm like,
I called
what?
Tommy. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to find some good captions, you gotta listen to lyrical people. If that's where you get your captions
Or
from.
at least make it like relate to your post.
Yeah, like I was
I've
saying.
seen a lot of those like captions and they don't even relate to the post for real.
Yeah.
My captions, the way I think of my captions, I just think about what's on my mind at the time. That's what I think about. Yeah.
If it's food, just put food. Like,
Or if you're really into the rap captions, what I do or what I used to do and that I still do now is just write them down in a memo or something.
yeah, and then post
And
them.
so that way you're able to look back on it and then you can pick from multiple what's gonna go with your post instead of just going to a rap song and just picking that song.
Yeah, so it's you can make, like you said, you make your job easier with captions and posting. Because like I said again, you want your audience to make you think that you're accessible to them. Pretty much, you don't want to come off arrogant, cocky, because who likes that?
Exactly.
Because you're not gonna get that much.
Nobody likes arrogant or cocky person.
Exactly. I mean,
They like confident people, but not arrogant or
yeah.
cocky.
There's nothing wrong with being confident. If
But
you're
that's Jimmy Butler though. I'll just leave it at that.
yeah, this guy.
You almost slipped up, but he's
Jimmy's fine, man. Jimmy's fine. But
the
yeah.
rest of the team.
What else?
So I think the next topic, there was the hype community. Yeah.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna start off because I have a good amount to say. We don't have a lot of time, but I'm gonna keep it. I'll try to keep it short. What is with the AirPod Maxes?
Bro.
What's with the people wearing the hoodies and then the AirPod Maxes over the hoodie? Even though you know.
They're trying to look like
I'm just like,
they're
bro.
focused on something or
I don't-
secluded to themselves.
Someone feels attacked here.
I'm just like, bro.
Just chill, bro. I got AirPod
I'm just like,
Maxes,
come
bro.
on.
I don't
Like,
do that though. I don't
I
wear a
saw
hoodie.
it was sleazy. Yeah, it was sleazy. He was the first person to do it with the AirPod Maxes. After that, I saw everybody doing AirPod Max. I'm just like, oh my goodness,
Everybody's
that's
trying to fit in that aesthetic that they don't live.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I
It's
never
like-
got it from him. I actually just liked AirPods Maxes, and it looked good with the fit I posted. But
Yeah.
you are right though. A lot of people
Yeah.
jumped onto it.
That's
Wow.
that's one of the overhyped things. Like the
AirPod
AirPod
Maxes.
Maxes for
I
sure.
feel like people just buy them just to buy them and take pictures and.
or the untied laces. People
Yeah,
were
the
where they have the
untied
untied laces.
laces,
I've
yeah.
seen that a
I
lot too.
remember that, especially with the
Yeah.
Jordan ones.
The ones.
Yeah,
I'm
with
just
the
like,
untied laces.
yeah, it looks nice for a while, but like, do you want to just? Do you want to walk around in that?
No, they just
They
do.
don't
They
even
just do it
walk
for the.
around.
They don't
Yeah.
walk around. They do it for the pic, and then they
Okay.
tie their shoes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I've done that myself.
I think
Honestly.
Jeffrey
Didn't mean to
does
call
it.
you out. Didn't mean to call you out.
There's nothing wrong with
Hasn't
it.
Jeffrey done
It's
that before?
Yeah, he
Just
has.
like
yeah.
don't do it like crazy often. You
Yeah.
know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. It's
Yeah.
just a
I
one
did
time
it for
thing.
one post.
Yeah.
It's like aesthetically pleasing. I like those that are aesthetically pleasing. Pics,
Yeah.
but
Makes sense. Makes
just,
sense.
yeah, just don't fake it, man.
What is
Yeah.
the
How do you
next-
guys feel about wearing the zip tie for the off-whites with your shoes for your picks? I actually like it.
I like
me
it.
personally, I
There's
like it.
people out there that will bash you because you wear it.
Yeah.
One thing I will bash though is if you like let's say you buy a shoe off of StockX and they come up
Oh
with
boy.
You know what?
Oh boy.
I'm guilty of that because
Oh,
I used to do that with
boy.
my
Don't do that.
with my
Don't
Converse.
Take that
Dude,
stock
I
X.
did
Take
that
it
for-
off.
Yo,
that
somebody
guy's-
was doing that
Yeah.
courtside in the game yesterday.
For real.
Oh,
In
you know
between
what, I
the
think I
guy
saw
wearing the
that.
mischief boots. In
I think I
between the
saw
two
that.
guys, he had
that
the.
means they
It
didn't
was a
belong?
trash pair. I don't even know what shoes they were.
That
Some
means
all white.
That means they
Adidas.
don't belong there. They just got the money.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's-
For me, yeah, like you said,
Ties.
yeah, I actually
like the
switch
zip
them
ties.
up.
I feel like they add on to your fit sometimes. Like
Yeah.
You switch the color of the zip tie if you have access.
It
to that.
depends for me. Because I'm not really a crazy big fan of it, but if it's the right person doing it, then they could get away with it.
yeah, that's true. For me, I don't wear tags on my shoes, but the only shoe I have a tag on that I never took it off is the Jordan 4s. My military blue 4s, they have the Jordan hang tag still on it. I haven't taken it off because number one, I don't know how to. Number two, I don't know what to do with the hang tag if I take it off. So I just leave
Oh,
it
it
on
didn't
the
come
shoe.
with a box.
Yeah, it's with a box.
Oh yeah. Oh, I could.
But I just don't want to
could
throw it
show
in a
you.
box, but I don't want to take it off. But
Oh, you don't want to.
I
take
don't.
It off.
But
Yeah. Yeah, it's
It
the
does.
chain thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you just pop it out.
Yeah, too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it's- yeah,
I don't even wear them that often anyways to do it. But it's whatever. But
Releasing 2024, I hope.
no. Oh, speaking
Yeah,
of overhyped, let me tell you, those shoes are gonna be the most overhyped.
Bro,
Yeah.
people are
shoes.
gonna. People will be all over them.
And I hope they don't release. I hope nobody hits except for me. I'm sorry. I have to be because once the sneaker community gets a
a
hand
little
on those,
arrogant.
I'm sorry.
That
Yeah.
actually is my favorite Jordan 4 silhouette. I can't even lie. Like
The
that's
colorway?
not the military blue. Other than like obviously the collabs, but like a non-collab, I would say military.
Just the color blocking on it.
Yeah.
What else is another overhyped? I know. We
Oh,
said
those baggy jeans. I actually like it, but it
Depends.
is overhyped right now.
Yeah, baggy has
Yeah.
definitely been getting overhyped. I can't lie.
Carhartt used to be. I don't know if it still is these days,
Jorts. Jorts, me and Meek still wear them, but they low key have been getting
I still
overhyped.
remember
I
the
still
Eric
remember
Emmanuel shorts. Remember?
Oh my god.
Those got played out.
Yeah,
those
Those
got
got played
played
out.
Overhyped.
Yeah,
No,
I
people-
still would get a couple pairs. I just
People-
would
Nah,
pay
whatever.
80 for
I can't
them.
do it.
Yeah,
I
I
want
can't
a regular
80
mesh
for a pair of
shorts,
gym
but
shorts.
Yeah, I can't do
exactly.
that.
Yeah, I can't do that. What else? Dunks. I'm like, oh my goodness, Dunks had everyone.
Panda dunks, oh my
Panda dunks.
goodness.
Pandas don't stop.
I literally
Pandas-
saw them at my job today, but I can't hide from them. bro.
Those, they don't. They might as well just keep it in stores and not release them because
That's the new Air Force One now.
Literally.
Facts. Yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy. Air Forces too, overhyped.
I don't like them, except if it's the.
I'm not gonna lie, you don't really see much forces
they're
out any
overhyped.
these days, other than dirty forces. There's,
I mean,
there's
I
I
Okay.
promise you, once I
Okay.
get my lemonades, I'm probably gonna be the only person with them, like
in Southport.
in locally. Like, yeah, facts.
Now I'm not gonna lie, if you go to a sneaker,
Oh, I didn't know that.
Go to
Yeah.
sneaker
Oh
conventions.
yeah, if you go to a sneaker event, remember like when we went to a sneaker event, we saw shoes that we never saw before.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you remember? Oh yes, remember someone when the lemonades just dropped, he wore the lemonades and MCAs. He wore the MCAs on one foot.
Yeah.
I was just like,
Please
bro.
don't do that. Please
Oh,
don't
this-
do that.
This is an
Nah.
old thing, but the
It's a-
We was
mismatching
at
shoe
the
thing.
vintage.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
mismatching
vintage
shoe
clothing.
things an
I
L.
remember we went to a sneaker event.
I think it was that
Convention
thrift
center.
event. It was a thrift event.
It was a
Oh,
thrift
the
event.
thrift
yeah,
event?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, was
Yeah,
it
you
called
had the lemonades with the MCAs
what was
on.
it called?
I forgot.
Yeah, I forgot what it was.
That, but
Brutal
yeah.
Flea. That's
Yeah,
what it's
yeah,
called. Brutal
yeah,
Flea.
Bru-
That was
yeah.
what it was called.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, whoa. But then thinking about it, I was like, bro, this guy's try hard,
Yeah,
overhyped.
I came in with my Galaxy Kobe 7s. I'm kind of mad I sold them, but it's all good.
I remember what I wore.
I went with Sakai's. What else is overhyped?
I remember I wore the NRG.
I would say,
Mr. Holmes.
I would say what is underhyped and Unique started it. I would say what's underhyped and Unique started it for sure was the lace swapping.
Oh yeah, I can't cap.
That's you.
That was
That's
definitely
all
you.
you.
That kind of died now, though.
Underrated
It
thing.
did.
That kind, yeah, that kind of
It
died
did,
now, though.
but
Yeah.
But you can still keep it going, bro. He still got it going.
And
Yeah.
I feel like people. I don't think it died off. I think people lost appreciation for it.
Yeah.
It's so regular now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I also think some people just don't believe they could pull it off.
Yeah.
Like I used to put the Union 4 laces on the yellow laces for the Union 4s. I put them on my off-white muslins, and those things look nice. I can't even.
yeah, I
lie.
put my
Changes the whole shoe size.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really does. I mean,
Gives it that pop that
yeah,
Western shoes
like
doesn't have.
yeah, like
exactly.
if you
Kind
wear
of got
Chicago-
played out to me. It kind of reminds me like the Panda Dunks. It's just like back on Instagram, you saw everybody lace swapping.
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
true.
like, okay, yeah, we kind of get the point.
But
now.
sometimes it does help the shoe a little bit. For example,
No
Jordan
doubt,
1,
yeah,
yeah,
no
for
doubt.
example, Jordan 1's, the Chicago ones, for example. Which would look better, white laces or black laces?
I say black.
Let's see.
I got white
I
laces
say-
on
I
mine
say
right now,
black.
but I am gonna put black laces on.
Well, I
say
mean,
the
you have
Bears.
them right there.
Yeah, have them right there. It
I
varies.
got the 2015.
I know.
That's another thing, though.
Well, the muslins, actually, yeah, you have the perfect example. Yeah, you have the white laces on them instead of the OG black laces.
Yeah.
So
That's
it's just
another
like
thing. They come with multiple laces.
Yeah.
some shoes. Yeah.
Yeah,
some
that is-
shoes.
that is-
You have
Lace
Travis
packs.
Scott ones. They come with multiple laces.
Like
All
the
of them
one
actually do.
lows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
They come in
speaking of
pink,
Travis
right?
ones, speaking of Travis
There's red,
ones,
there's brown, there's white. I
Yeah.
think pink.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
Red, pink, white.
Pinks, the
there's
pinks,
black.
yeah, they
there's
look nice.
Wax black.
There's wax black.
yeah,
Wow.
Travis,
Black.
Yeah, he
Travis
There's rope,
ones-
and then there's wax black.
Travis ones are overhyped. I'll say that because every time they drop, it's a whole
Travis one.
Those lows, yeah, the
I mean, they
latest
have those.
lows.
They're not the best ones.
yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I do want the ones that you got, the first colorway, the mocha.
G-Lows.
I
Yeah.
don't know how. I think KD got an endless supply of those because that man's always in them.
Yeah, he's always wearing
Those
them.
Always.
things look so.
And you know, I saw the fragment Travis Scott's
That
in
was
person
the most hyped shoe
yesterday.
of it
Yeah.
for that year.
Yeah.
It's
No,
'cause
it was crazy.
So you
hype.
have a Travis Scott shoe, and already the fragment ones by themselves was already like a very expensive.
Yeah.
shoe.
Yeah.
Not
I wasn't a
everything
fan
else.
of them, but
Combining
yeah.
them,
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I
I don't really
mean,
like them personally.
Yeah.
I like
Oh,
the
It was
lows.
like a royal black toe.
Yeah. Pretty much.
The
Yeah.
Just-
lows
just an
are fire,
embossed,
though. I like the lows.
Yeah, those are cool.
I would get a pair of their fragment lows.
what else was? I don't remember. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of overhyped stuff.
Oh,
but
the lot dunks, bro.
it had its
It's
moment.
because it's because it's like 50 pairs.
Oh yeah,
50
yeah.
pairs?
There's 50 pairs.
Yeah.
in
The
the
only
price.
two good ones is the first and the
And
last.
the last, yeah.
Well,
There are
actually-
some.
There's 50.
They
Decent
became like
ones.
the scammer G Faso, honestly.
Yeah.
I see all the scammers. Wait.
Oh, scammers. Oh, but yeah, that's actually a pretty good mention.
Yeah.
I would say for clothes, I don't know for clothes. NASCAR tees was definitely one
It
of
was
them.
hype.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
It's
kind of
died
died
down.
off.
That's
Yeah.
what
now.
I with EE shorts.
Yeah.
Yes, and
That
so
was
a hat,
overhyped
and
too.
yes,
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was the
It's still
Airman.
gonna come
Yeah.
back this summer too.
yeah.
Yeah, there's gonna be people.
What else? You had the essentials. I mean, they had their run. I mean,
Yeah.
They're just
But I
they're
don't
gonna
think
keep
they'll
coming
ever
out
overhyped.
colors. I only wear it just to like
I
if I
don't
don't want to
think
wear
essentials
anything
are
too
overhyped.
loud.
I don't think so either. I don't see that many people wearing essentials except for like Chris.
I don't think it was overhyped. I think it was
It had a phase, but that was way back when. You remember Harrison Neville, the YouTuber? Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember back in those days. That's when it was hype.
I think more so overhyped. Like right now is the AirPods Maxes like fashion trend right now where people have like their hoodies on. They put the AirPod Maxes over them. You know you're not listening to any music anyways. And then also the baggy. I don't mind the baggy like style though. It's cool.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
because the baggy look was from
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, who wants to wear skinny jeans for like
Bro, I'm
6
so,
years?
I'm so happy we
I would
moved
rather
off the
wear the
skinny
baggies.
jeans.
I'm glad
Yeah,
that-
because-
I'm glad
Yeah.
we moved on from the skinny.
The moto pants, the
Oh my goodness, the moto pants were over
True
high.
religion. True
religion.
religion.
Oh, and the run.
They had a phase.
True
I
religion.
didn't like
Yeah.
them.
They
I
did
never
have
liked
a
them.
They had a phase, and now they sell them at
Now
Walmart.
they're like.
At Ross.
I don't think they're overhyped. I think they're played out.
Yeah.
Oh,
I would
that-
Those guys, yeah, they got played
I would
out.
say played
Yeah.
out.
so what's the difference
Right.
between played out and overhyped?
Mm.
Difference between played out and overhyped?
Played out means it's been worn too much. It's been done too
Worn
much.
to the
It's like
ground.
the AirPods Maxes.
Yeah.
Overhyped is just like,
Yeah, it doesn't matter when it came out. It's just the hype around it. Was
Yeah.
Too much like it was just
the value of it is
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
too
not
much.
worth.
Yeah.
It's not worth the hype.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of like how you
It's
feel about
not
the
worth the hype.
off-white.
How you feel about the
Forces.
Off-White Forces?
I
Yeah.
feel like shoes also foam posits. They took a nosedive too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they just made them more comfortable, I would definitely.
Yeah.
All right,
I would
let's
say
move on to like the latest trends out here.
Okay, what's the latest trends?
Yeah.
Latest trends.
Ooh.
Baggy clothes.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
honestly.
kind of like everything you just said.
Yeah,
baggy
like
clothes.
baggy clothes right now are like on top. Like if you're into fashion and stuff, every fashion person you see is wearing baggy clothes. You barely see people wearing like tight clothes unless
Actually, that's what I was gonna say. Like, what I've seen is a lot of people wearing like crop tees, like not like showing your belly button or anything, but like
shorter.
It barely gets past your. Exactly.
Yeah.
It barely gets past the belt buckle, and they're wearing the baggy pants. I actually really like it.
I would say, I also say loafers.
Yeah.
Or like what?
Funny enough,
Or,
I think Supreme dropped like 3
Yeah,
pairs.
like loafers
True.
or
Like a trend.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
loafers are a trend.
it's not for everybody, but
Yeah.
Trucker
those who
hats.
can
I
rock
mean,
it.
trucker hats are a trend. Also, everyone wears them pretty
Yeah,
much.
everybody got
I don't know how
truckers
to
now.
feel about that.
I don't really.
I'm
Like
depends.
I'm not a hat
too
guy.
much.
I don't think
I like
it
to
fits
show my
me.
hair sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't like the trucker hats. I like baseball caps. Trucker hats, I feel like since everybody's making their own brand, everybody's been dropping the same trucker hat silhouette.
Yeah.
Like the cage and then just like the white and then just a logo.
Yeah.
So it kind of drove
Yeah,
me
baseball
away from
hats
trucker
too.
hats. I haven't really found a fire trucker hat in so long.
Yeah, that too.
Facts, yeah.
What else?
I think for hats, I think everybody's like doing this thing where they'll have like a baseball cap, but they'll add all these other
The
patches
pins
to it.
and patches, the
Yeah.
custom.
I actually kind of like that.
I like that.
Those
I feel
are
like that's
cool.
something that's not
I like
dying
those.
because that's a
Yeah.
whole different community you're talking about, like a hat club.
Yeah.
community.
Yeah.
I know people
Crocs.
who have like specific patches, and there's a lot of money that goes into that too. I say workwear is overhyped.
Yeah.
Furniture pants, like bro, you've never touched a can of paint, but you have like 20 pairs of work pants.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
I
know what you
feel like
mean.
that's definitely something.
Don't
that's
even know how to.
It's not overhyped. It's just. a lot
It's
of people
unique.
are
I
faking it.
I
A
think.
lot of people fake it.
It's
I think
latest.
it's
It's
unique.
latest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the latest.
right now.
Trending
What?
though,
Yeah,
Yeah.
latest. If we're talking
Especially
about
in these big like luxury brands, they're starting to copy like the stuff that's off the street. Like
Yeah.
I know right now, Louis is selling stuff that has like they have like the double knee pants and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
They
I
have their own version
yeah.
of it. Gucci's doing that too.
You got to think about it. Yeah.
Everybody's jumping onto like the streetwear
Yeah.
thing
Because if they don't adapt, then
They're not
you
gonna
know
bring back
they're
the-
not gonna get any money.
yeah. So basically, those larger brands, those larger designer brands, like you said, they get their ideas from smaller places.
yeah, like for example, like I was just saying, Pharrell.
Yeah.
He's actually the creative director right now for Louis. So everything they put out, he's most likely the one that's behind the design.
Yeah.
stuff like
Yeah.
that.
So
Exactly,
he
yeah.
knows. So he knows everything. But
Sometimes they're a step late though.
Yeah, they're
I wish
no, I
wish
agree.
they were more innovative and just not just copy what another brand does.
Trending, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like Carhartt, they are the ones that I don't know if they're the ones that brought it about. I'm pretty sure there was a certain celebrity or someone out there, a certain influencer that brought it to style, like to everyone. But yeah,
because don't forget, these brands lasted a pretty long time, but no one noticed because
yeah, exactly.
It
They're
just-
not-
They get in trend and then they fall out of trend and they get back in trend. and
One
so
other
on.
thing I forgot to mention. I know that Crocs was like I don't know. I'm
Crocs.
pretty sure that they're still in hype. They're
Oh, yeah,
still in
yeah,
hype.
pretty
Yeah,
much,
yeah,
yeah.
And now that
And
Saleh
now they
with
have
these
these
Crocs.
boots that look like Crocs. Like I think Balenciaga
Yeah,
makes
the
them.
Balenciaga.
Balenciaga's.
I can't.
Oh yeah.
Balenciaga is definitely a character for sure. Man.
Yeah,
they dropped
Balenciaga
doing the
design,
weirdest
yeah.
stuff.
Would you rock a fortune cookie bag from Louis? I think that's from Louis.
Yeah, it was from Louis. No, probably wasn't.
And
Or a
didn't they-
garbage,
the
or a garbage
trash
bag.
bag.
From
Oh, the trash
Balenciaga.
bag. Nah,
Can't
I
do
can't
that.
do that.
Check me out. So to kind of like sum things up, I'm gonna go around and say, if there's one thing you can keep and one thing you can discard out of the fashion game right now, what would it be?
I would say yeah, definitely keep the NASCAR tees for me because for me I love NASCAR, the sport itself. So I would say NASCAR tees, and to get rid of, that's kind of, I don't know. I don't know. That's pretty difficult because I don't really know what you could
What's
just.
one thing you just don't like? One thing you don't like?
Wow. Yeah, you gotta come back to me on that. On the I don't
I
like.
got you. So let's do this. So I like to keep the essentials, not this, but like
The essentials
let's
brand.
keep mesh shorts. I like
Okay,
the mesh
okay.
shorts. Just don't go crazy with that. I feel like having a basic color, not a lot of design is fine.
Okay.
Let's get rid of I would say pants that have a lot of different materials on it, like
Patchwork.
patchwork pants.
I actually kind of like the patchwork.
I don't.
I kind of like it.
Okay.
It depends. It really
It depends
on
how it's made.
Yeah.
How
Like
it's
if it's a lot of
made, yeah.
boxes and squares, no.
Okay.
I don't want to look like a flannel on my pants, on my legs. I don't want to look like that.
Okay.
Okay.
For me, I would get rid of the AirPod Max. Just
Come on.
please, just if you're not actually listening, bro.
At least just take it out your.
They're headphones. They're headphones to listen to music, bro. Just like, please stop. But yeah, and
If you're not
and
in the music industry and you're doing that, then
I mean,
I
people
didn't see nobody
use
doing it with Beats.
actually.
Because
Facts.
Beats is
Yeah.
Beats is Beats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
beats is beats.
one thing I would.
It's
Everybody's
Apple.
saying
Yeah.
people.
That's
Yeah,
true. That's true. But it's
true.
Apple. Like,
You know what I mean?
and-
One thing
and-
go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, and like with Apple, it's because they have so many colors of their AirPods. They've never really done that with like the AirPod Pros and all that. With the Maxes, with the colors, now people
I think
could.
there's only like two.
No, they got a lot of colors. Yeah, they got like
It's
like a
light
pink and
blue.
red.
Yeah, they got pink, red,
I
light
never
blue.
looked
green.
into it like
There's a green. I think there's a
very
yellow.
light green, I think.
Yeah, it's a very
Pastel,
light green.
yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I would keep just so we could get to the end. One thing I would keep is baggy clothes style. Please keep that in style. Baggy clothes style and jorts. Keep
Yeah,
that in
yeah,
style.
No
Yeah.
skinnies. I don't want to see skinnies
Please.
with Balenci's.
We're about to hit summertime.
Function
Just
over fashion sometimes. I can't
yeah,
lie.
yeah. I mean, only time I allow you to wear skinnies in my head personally is if you're going to like a party, like if you're going to like I don't know, something formal or something.
I can't.
Just.
Yeah, only four.
Okay.
But
yeah,
like not
okay.
not like come on, I don't want to see you at the beach with skinny jeans on. Please no. Like
Yeah,
let's
that
not do
doesn't make
that.
sense,
Yeah.
Shade.
But that's what
Anyways,
I would do.
All right. For me, I'll start with what I would get rid of. First of all, I would get rid of all these more hype brands copying what people from the past have done, like these thrifting. What we're thrifting now is what these people are trying to bring back up, and they
Yeah.
try to put their own twist to it, and it never works. That's what I would get rid of. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the beanie style. I'm not really wearing one, but I kind of like when they put the logo all around.
Yeah, I like
It's just
those.
I just wish they weren't that expensive, but yeah, I actually kind of like it though.
One thing. So what I would want to keep, workwear. I like personally. I like the Carhartt, the carpenter jeans shorts, stuff like that. I like the cargos. You know, functionality.
Yeah,
Stuff that could hold a lot of things. And one thing I would take out, the tacky brand sweatsuits. Everybody in their
Adidas,
Adidas has
Nike.
their
Yeah.
own sweatsuit cap.
Right.
Like I'm like, bro, just
Yeah.
chill. All you guys are doing is using the same blank and just putting a different logo.
There
Yes.
you go, yeah.
I want
Exactly.
people
I
to
think that would
bring
be
when I
nice.
want someone to make a brand, I want them to bring creativity, like originality, not like the same thing everybody else is bringing.
And then charge
with a
$50,
different logo.
and then charge $50 to $70 for like, bro.
70 for just the hoodie too.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
70
yeah.
for the hoodie and 50 for the pants. It's
that.
like,
Yeah.
come on.
Oh, get rid of the shiesties. I don't want to see that on your
No
face.
more shiesties.
No more
Oh,
shiesties.
Shiesty.
No more
more
shiesties,
We're
please.
going to prom with shiesty masks on.
Bro.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
no.
crazy.
It's just
Nah,
like,
I think
bro.
there's
Not see that.
I
before.
can't.
I guess
don't
y'all
like
got
that
ops,
bad.
bro, but like maybe y'all should just stay inside.
Facts, bro.
Maybe live a better lifestyle. It's not.
Yeah,
let's
bro.
get rid of
There
guns
you
on
go,
the
yeah.
street, all that.
That's
All that
crazy.
violence, bro.
But yes, to wrap it all up, I guess we finished the series of sneaker and fashion
Yeah, the
culture.
sneaker, fashion, lifestyle. I mean,
Yeah,
it's never
that's-
finished, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
series,
it's an ongoing story.
But yeah, so we definitely got some other things cooking.
That
But
ever-changing beast
sneaker of the
of the day, we have our lost and found Jordan 1s, and we have our reimagined Jordan 3s.
wow,
Yes, sir.
That's
Yes,
nice.
sir.
classics, man.
very classic.
Actually, it looks pretty nice on the toe.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, cracked leather on the on all the white panels and on the black part.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Appreciate y'all tuning in to the Steezy Boy podcast. And I'll let Nick sign us off.
Yeah, thank you guys. Like Meek said, please like, comment, and subscribe, and share. And we'll see you guys on the next series. Thank you.